Rita Repulsa is a fictional character from the television series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the principal nemesis and archenemy of the main superheroes in the show's first season. Rita Repulsa is based on the Kyōryū Sentai Zyuranger villain Witch Bandora. As the original villain of the American series, Rita is as iconic to the franchise and the associated popular culture as the original lineup of Rangers. Character attributes. Personality Rita Repulsa is an evil humanoid alien witch bent on galactic domination. Being a powerful sorceress, Rita has conquered many worlds through the universe, but she was defeated thousands of years ago by Zordon of Elta during her failed invasion of Earth. Imprisoned in a space dumpster by the Sage, Rita was cast into space where she would float for 10,000 years before arcing back to the Moon in 1993. Once freed, she and her minions reclaimed their headquarters and started a second campaign on Earth to defeat Zordon and take the planet for Lord Zed. So Rita was the first villain the Power Rangers had to face. Most discernible by her two pointed hair cones, one may also recognize her by her screeching voice, Madonna-like cone bra, and obnoxious attitude. She is sarcastic and power-hungry. Her character would usually become humorous whenever the Power Rangers defeated her. This would usually end with the catchphrase "I've got such a headache." As Rita then married Lord Zed later on in the series, her humorous personality was increased. Rita was sometimes seen arguing with her younger brother, Rito, whose skeletal appearance was humorously revealed on her account. He knew she was picky and gifts being given to her. Rita wanted a nice little planet to take over and Rito offended her by giving her a fire-breathing dragon instead. She used the dragon to attack him and burn their parents' house to prove her point. Years after several defeats across the universe, Rita was turned away from evil thanks to Zordon's good energy wave. Rita then adopted a new title, Mystic Mother, and began to practice good magic. While confronted by evil, Mystic Mother proved stronger and was able to aid the Power Rangers' Mystic Force in eradicating dark magic. Powers Being a powerful witch, Rita possessed many magical abilities. By far the most common demonstration of her power was her use of her wand to make her monsters and minions grow to enormous sizes. Rita has also used magical rituals to control humans to do her bidding and even turn them evil, at least temporarily. She can also trap people in other dimensions and, like most villains from the Zordon era, can teleport at will, though only at relatively short range. Rita was also able to create her own Power Ranger, but she accomplished this by simply giving a power coin to an individual she had brainwashed to be evil, rather than facilitate a connection to the morphing grid herself. In the 2006 series Power Rangers, Mystic Force, she is the ruler of all good magic and can use that magic to defend herself if and when she needs to. She is also capable of facilitating a connection to the universal morphing grid to create a full team of Power Rangers if necessary, hence the Mystic Force. As the Mystic Mother, Rita takes a behind-the-scenes role, ensuring the flow of good magic throughout the world rather than using it herself, unless she has no other choice. Portrayal The character of Rita Repulsa was portrayed by multiple actresses. Since the character originated as the Zyuranger character Witch Bandora, she was portrayed by Michiko Soga in the original Japanese footage used for villain scenes, with her English voice performed by Barbara Goodson. Carla Perez would take over the role from Soga after the character's reintroduction midway through the second season through the end of Power Rangers in Space. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, she is portrayed by Julia Cortez. Barbara Goodson continued to provide Rita's voice when Perez and Cortez played the character. Her final appearance as Mystic Mother is portrayed by Michiko Soga, with Susan Brady providing her voice. Synopsis. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1. At the beginning of Season 1, Rita Repulsa had been imprisoned for over 10,000 years in a space dumpster. She, along with the other Season 1 villains, were released by a pair of Earth astronauts. She exited the dumpster along with her minions Goldar, Babu and Squat and Finster. Rita claimed she would conquer the first planet she saw after being freed, which unsurprisingly happened to be Earth. Over the course of the show, Rita Repulsa battled the Power Rangers using everything from phobia spells, super putty patrollers, binding magic spells, and on occasions, she would even allow the likes of Goldar and Squat and Babu to be in charge of destroying the Power Rangers. Nothing worked, and Rita would normally take her frustrations out on her henchmen by bashing them on the head with her magic wand or screaming into their faces. One of Rita's most memorable traits was that following each loss, she would either swear vengeance, or complain that she had a headache. Sometime before the events of her imprisonment, Rita battled Zordon and along the way has stolen the dragon coin that led to its eventual corruption. Season 2. Eventually Rita's reign of terror came to an end when Lord Zed returned to assume control. Then it is revealed Rita was not the true empress, but actually the regent of Zed's empire while he was off in other places. Zed was furious that Rita had failed to defeat children, and conquer the Earth, even when Rita warned him about Zordon. Despite Rita's begging and pleading, Lord Zed vaporized Rita's magic wand and shrank her down to the size of a toy before again exiling her into space in a space dumpster. Locked within a space dumpster, Rita came within inches of freedom when her dumpster came to Earth, and Bulk and Skull succeeded in opening the dumpster. But the Power Rangers were successful in sending Rita back into space. Eventually her dumpster crashed into the moon, and she escaped. Down but not out, after regaining her freedom, Rita sought assistance from Finster, her still loyal henchman, to concoct a love potion that would generate libidic feelings for use on Lord Zed. She also used a beauty cream made by Finster over her face to become younger. The love potion worked, and the two were then married. Once married to Lord Zed, Rita gave up her magic practices and worked alongside Lord Zed as a partner in crime. Zed and Rita attempted to defeat the Rangers, using clones of the Rangers and time travel, and though they each failed, the Rangers did not claim victory so easily. Season 3, shortly after the wedding, Rita's brother, Rita Repulsa, arrived to join his sister and brother-in-law on their quest to destroy the Power Rangers. Also, following this, monsters were now made to grow by Rita and Zed's crossing their staves and using lightning to make monsters grow. Nevertheless, they continued to fail, even with help from Rita's spy, Catherine Hillard, who, after breaking free from Rita's control, joined the forces of the Power Rangers as the second Pink Ranger when Kimberly Hart departed for Florida. Additionally, Goldar found out about the love potion that Rita used on Lord Zed, and had a concoction created to reverse the effects. The anti-love potion brought Zed back to normal, however, he had apparently developed a real love for Rita of his own accord. Later still, her father, Master Vile, made his entrance, aiding the villains greatly by leaving the Rangers as powerless children. And Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers . After her father turned back time using the Orb of Doom, the Alien Rangers were summoned from Akatar. During this story arc, the villains were successful in destroying the power coins and planting an explosive device which, when the timer ran out, destroyed the command center. Power Rangers, Zeo . Rita and Zed fled to live in refuge with Master Vile following the arrival of the Machine Empire. However, the couple, along with the other villains, returned to the moon in a camp Irvin and throughout the latter part of Zeo. Rita and Zed attempted to thwart the Machine Empire's plots and even aided the Rangers to prevent the Machine Empire from claiming Earth. In Rangers of Two Worlds, Part 1, Finster made a new staff for Rita, which was used to create a monster that was far stronger than anything Rita had ever created, even against the Zeo Ultrazard. After King Mondo and his family are defeated by the Power Rangers, Zed and Rita gave Prince Sprocket a present, claimed as a peace offering, which was actually a bomb, which blows the royal house of gadgetry to pieces. Zed and Rita are seen driving away victoriously in their motorhome, while King Mondo swears revenge on the two. Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Rita and Zed made a small cameo appearance in Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Divatox calls them in the middle of the night to ask them how to destroy the Rangers. In a comical scene, Rita held the phone to a snoring Zed, saying that if she knew how to stop the Rangers she wouldn't have to listen to that, and then told Divatox her advice was to run. Power Rangers Turbo. In the episode The Millennium Message, The Blue Centurion plays a video message from the future foretelling of Dark Spectre's alliance and their attack on the galaxy. Shown working together and causing destruction are Rita, Zed, Mondo, Machina, and Divatox. Power Rangers in Space In Power Rangers in Space, Rita and Zed joined the alliance of villains led by Dark Spectre, and assisted with Dark Spectre's scheme to vanquish all good in the universe. In the first episode, it is Rita who notices the spy in their midst, later revealed to be Andros, the Red Space Ranger. During Dark Spectre's final assault, Zed and Rita are assigned to confront the Gold Ranger and conquer Triforia. During the final confrontation in Countdown to Destruction, Part 2, when Zordon sacrificed his own life, Rita was transformed into a normal human, who swiftly expressed delight that Lord Zed had also been transformed. They were seen dancing happily, while the bemused Gold Ranger watches on with relief. Power Rangers Mystic Force In Power Rangers Mystic Force, Rita is revealed to have become the Mystic Mother, Empress of Good Magic and leader of the Mystic Ones. She is the one who apparently gave the Power Rangers Mystic Force their link to the Morphin Grid. When she learns that the Master is about to assault the Mystic Mother's fortress, Adonna mentions that she was known as Rita in the Dark Days. It is the Mystic Mother who gives Claire the powers of a full sorceress and helps the Mystic Rangers to defeat the Master of Darkness. In typical Rita fashion, she accuses the Master of giving her a headache. The characters were unrelated in their original series, even though they were both played by Soga, and the writers decided to connect the characters both as an Easter egg for longtime fans and as a tribute to Soga herself, who died while Mystic Force was in production. Power Rangers, Operation Overdrive In the 15th anniversary special episode, Once a Ranger, Zed and Rita's previously unknown son, Thrax, confronted the Overdrive Rangers. Thrax united the current team's various enemies and severed their connection to the Morphin Grid. In response, the Sentinel Knight assembles a team of veteran Rangers to defeat Thrax. Adam, the new team's leader, mentions his previous battles with Zed and Rita and observes that Thrax will be difficult to defeat. When he later mentions Rita's change of allegiance, Thrax mocks his mother's decision to embrace good. References